Good morning. My name is Kirtika from Physical Science Department. So today my topic is schooling of girls, issues of access, retention and exclusion. So schooling of girls in India. From time immemorial, a child has been considered as an unwantedly and discrimination against girls being even before her birth. Following are some inequalities prevailing in schools of girls in India. Access and retention in school. Problems of gender disparity and discrimination being with access to schooling because insufficient attention is being given to social and cultural barriers which prevent girls and women from entering the education. So, reason for parental resistance, perception of women in society. Women are seen primarily as child bearers and rearers, then education is sometimes viewed as an unnecessary and extravagant indulgence. Girls' education doesn't reap and returns. A mindset that views education for girls as unlikely to reap and returns ascribes to the view that investing in the education of the male child. Poverty. Economically, poorer sections are often in position to send their children to most of the village schools and are likely to invest in the male child. Unfavorable attitudes towards education. Many people still condemn and dislike the idea of co-education. Availability of school. Most of the village do not have a primary school within a 1 kilometer radius, also lack an upper primary within 3 km. Fear of for girls' safety. Girl safety and modern reputation is a gender specific return to school attendance, in traveling to school, in mixing with fellow students, in coming into contact with male teachers, in living in residential facilities away from home. Issues of retention in schooling and education. Grade retention has been increasingly controversial as early 2000s education initiatives such as No Child Left Behind have present school to meet certain standard defined by scores or standardized tests. It is observed that in most all the states of India there has been an increasing in gross enrollment ratio at the primary level across all the groups between 2004 to 2005 and 2007 to 2008. Next, factors affecting retention in girls. Under evaluation of girls' education, availability of school, inadequate school facilities, quality of teaching, high employment rates, parental preference, financial constraints, parental apathy, early marriages, domestic work, lack of transport facilities, lack of hostel facilities for girls, fear of sexual harassment, long schooling hours. Now, issues of exclusion in schooling of girls. Who Goes to School Exploring Exclusion in India Education, which was recently released in the capital. When we talk of exclusion, we think of scheduled castes, scheduled tribes, and minorities. However, true, it is important to look at exclusion inside the classroom too. A child can be sitting inside the classroom and still be excluded. Types of exclusion in school. Social exclusion. In the world's largest democracy where millions of adherents to every major religion of the world reside, some Indian teachers have forced children to lower castes such as Dalits, minorities, religions to sit separately and clean classrooms and toilets, comprising the President Discrimination in India classroom. Self-silent exclusion. A child can be sitting inside the classroom and still be excluded. Actual reason can range from a discriminatory attitude to classes, thus resulting in absenteeism or dropout, which is silent exclusion. Reason for exclusion in school: discriminatory attitude, poverty, child marriage, early pregnancy, gender based violence, gender stereotypes and gender attitudes, lack of female teachers, lack of basic facilities, sanitary facilities, bullying, treatment, long school hours, fear for girl safety, health. Measures to improve education for girls, women by government. The expansion of education among girls, women has been an integral part of the education policies and programs. Beti Bachao, Beti Padhao. In the newly announced scheme, Rs 5 crore has been made available for strengthening girls' education in 100 specified districts on the basis of child sex ratio, which works out Rs 5 lakh per district. Sarva Shiksha Abhiyan. In order to ensure greater participation of girls in elementary education, Sarva Shiksha Abhiyan has targeted invention for girls, which include opening of schools in the neighborhood to make access easier for girls, appointment of traditional teachers, including women teachers, free textbook, free uniform, separate toilet for girl teachers, sensitization programs to promote girls' participation, gender sensitive teaching material including textbook. Udan. CBSE has launched a scheme Udan to provide free online resources to girl students of class 11 and class 12 for preparation of admission test for the primary and engineering colleges in the country. So, conclusion: education is one composite single variable which has the capacity to transform many odds, turning in favor of girls, more especially so in the rural India. Therefore, an exclusion emphasis on girls' education is necessary. Educate a girl and she will change the world. Thank you.